to fire. So that's why I have these right here. Because it hits the minions as soon as they come in. And because they have that reduced fire resist, you know, it's going to get their health down. So when they go over these floor traps here, they take more damage. Or they'll die quicker. Let's see. Ogres have a negative 30% resistance to fire. Orcs of all type have a negative 20% resistance to fire. And then kobolds have a negative 30% resistance to fire. Now these black traps right here are tar. The ones that are bubbling are viscous tar. Vicious. Alright, notice that the shoulder pads on these bears are green and the other little minions. I'll get back to that in a second. Ooh, I don't want to die. Okay, now these one traps right here on the ground with the little purple smoke are curse traps. They do arcane damage, and the longer the minion is on it, it puts a stacking debuff and increases the damage that it takes. It takes more damage. Alright. Now what I was getting at with the green shoulder pads. Okay, real quick. This gate is maxed out. It's max level. It's rank 4. Strongest minions possible that you can put in here. Just know that. Alright, the shoulder pads that you see on minions, whatever color represents what kind of glyph the enemy has down. Now you notice these guys have green. That means they have increased health. Now if they have red, then that means they have fire resist. Increased fire resistance. Kite these guys back and forth over these. And then there is a red glyph that you can place down. Okay, like this right here. Okay, so I have enough leadership. I can place this glyph down. This gives you fire resistance. That'll put orange shoulder pads on our minions. And I'll show you when they come out, they'll have orange shoulder pads. Yeah, the enemy team, they have a DC. Alright, so you see they don't have the shoulder pads, but they'll... You see how they have the orange shoulder pads? That means they have increased fire resistance. And then you have a red glyph, which is the glyph of blood. Increases the damage that those minions do. It's really good for early game. Because it helps do the damage, get damaged onto the Guardian right here in this gate. See, it's got a health bar. The enemy can break this gate, and then I won't be able to close it on them. Now, the term gating someone means, all right. So if the enemy is in my, right here, and I'm fighting them and attacking them, you want to try and get over here and press F on that lever. So they can't escape through here anymore unless this gate is broken. Alright? So they'll have to come through here or escape through here and then go down that way. most likely they'll end up dying. Now the enemy team just opened up their other gate. As you see on the map, on the right hand side, far right, there's just a few trickle red dots. That's the enemy minions. Now I placed several arrow walls over there to deal with that earlier, so we'll see how good that works out. Now the reason I'm kiting instead of running, back towards my base is because you get combo points for when you because I haven't died yet. When you die, you get a timer and then you spawn back over here. You'll spawn back here. And then you just go back to whatever you were doing. Now I can place 2 more traps because I have 11 of 13. So I'm going to go ahead and place some tar. It looks like they're already pretty good on that. So I'm going to place this in the middle. Alright, vicious tar. It slows them whenever they walk through it, even more than normal tar. And then there's a slow effect that is present on them after they get out of the tar. Whereas normal tar, you're just slowed for like 30%. And then once you get out of it, you're not slowed any longer. You're no longer slowed. Vicious tar, it costs more to place down. But in the end, it's still... You see this bear? You see, he's still slowed from the vicious tar that he walked through. Now, see, my guardian's almost dead, but I'm still trying to keep him up. You don't lose anything. You don't lose any of your weaver points or anything like that. If that's what you're getting at. Now, see, I'm maxed on traps, 13 of 13. So now I'm just going to use all my coin to level up my weaver. I don't have tier 4 minions. Blah. I don't have a second slot, which I need to set up. So I'll just keep my trolls. Whenever you die, there's a little box. Whenever you die or a teammate dies, you see it as a blue box. The enemy sees it as a gold box. If your team picks up a blue box, it denies that kill for the enemy team. And they don't get anything for it. Now, if say... trying to get aggro on this thing. I don't want him to kill my guardian. If an enemy picks it up, it gives them currency, which I haven't gotten a kill at all. I've just been killing minions. You know, early game it's not as strong. I'll show you if I can kill this guy. Oh. They picked it up too fast, but there's a little blue box right here. And when the other guy died, there was a gold box, but we were standing on top of it and picked it up. So it's kind of hard to see. But I tried. I did go over there. I died in the process, which I didn't want to do. But in the name of science and teachings, my guardian's about to die. See, that was like the worst thing. Dying is like the worst thing possible. Because now you see on the left-hand side the enemy minions have killed my guy now. And now we have no traps in the back here. Luckily my guy's OP. And I can just pick these guys off. Now that minion's gonna get through up here. So you can place traps on the walls, you can place them on the ceilings, all over here. You can do all that back here. And this is your second guardian of defense right here. Seems like this guy got healed up. Alright, so after like the 5-minute mark, 10-minute mark, the boxes that drop, they drop 1,000 leadership and 1,000 coin. So obviously that's going to help, you know, steamroll and do some work. Now what I was saying earlier about kiting the enemy's, you know, minions and trying to stay in this trap room on these traps is so you get the combos. The combos give you a multiplier on your coin, so you end up gaining more coin. Now see, I'm maxed out on traps. I'm maxed out on Weaver. My coin means nothing now. I mean, I can sell traps and put down other traps, but I'm pretty happy with the setup. You know, I try to place traps down in the first place that I don't have to take up. But I'm going to help my team push. You can go back, even though you're like, say, max level tier 4. I can go back and buy or get a different minion card in. Okay. You take it easy, Princess Giggles. Thank you for all your help. And even though I don't need the coin, I still need to defend. So that's what I'm here for. Okay, now that that guy's dead, I'm gonna go back and heal up, and then go help push, which doesn't look like we have much to push with. You have a great day too. This is all enemy stuff. Now you'll notice my shoulder pads are purple right now. You know. Alright, so we're killing their guardian right now. Trying to get this guy pushed through. I have to get back on defense. We got a little bit of damage on the guardian. No. Mr. Bear.